is Eric Drysdale, and I'm going to be your host for the proceedings this evening. Now, I know that a lot of you read in some of the literature for tonight that there was going to be a special surprise guest host. Surprise! I'm just another student, but I'm a student with a dream. So please join me. Now, tonight's show, we have a little bit of everything for you. We have stand-up, sketch comedy, music, water ballet, kabuki, Japanese no theater. But before we get into the meat of the show, we want to start with the very genesis of comedy. The very beginning of comedy. Before there's the microphone stand and the stool with the glass of water on it, there is the simple telling of a joke. And here, to tell her joke for her first time anywhere in public, please welcome Michelle Elvin.
Thank you, Eric. This is my first time doing comedy, and feel free to laugh, chuckle, or do any of those things at my expense. I figured the first time doing stand-up comedy can't be that bad. It's kind of like the first time having sex. You really don't know, in both cases, you don't know if everything's going to come out all right. Yeah, that's my first show. I just transferred from Northeastern. I went there last year, and they were in like this trimester system. See, when I go to school, when I pick a school, I like a school that I know I'm getting an education and not having a baby. Second joke, great. I'd like to share with you the stuff that I personally sit and ponder nightly. Like, the hair club for men guy, was he really a client? Like, I don't know, stuff like, why are there directions on shampoo? And what's saying hostess Twinkie Billion, can I clean my car with it? I mean, why does Mr. Rogers need like 50,000 pairs of shoes to do a show? I have one pair. But the thing that really gets me, the Bugle Boy ad, I mean, she's going 95 miles an hour down a freeway. Does she have time to see the tag? I don't think so. Thank you very much.
Now, I've just been handed this a list here, and this is from the Senate Subcommittee on Comedy, and this is a list of all the overused topics of comedy that have been worn out over the years previous to this evening, and which we're going to be trying to stay away from this evening. And the list is as follows. Airplanes, airplane food, it's not very good. Screaming babies on airplanes, crazy people you sit next to on airplanes, airplane snacks, safety cards, vomit bags, lost luggage, airports, airport lounges. Driving, men drivers, women drivers, elderly drivers, student drivers, oriental drivers, drivers from other cultures, too numerous to go into here. Highway driving, city driving, the hazardous driving of people using cellular telephones, cruise control, parking tickets, speeding tickets, witty retorts to officers of the law attempting to issue speeding tickets. Other various transgressions of the law and how kooky they can be. Foreign clerks at convenience stores and the wacky misunderstandings that may transpire. The guys in the audience know what I'm talking about. The girls in the audience know what I'm talking about. Come on, you know it's true. We all do it. All of us do it. A witty retort to the hecklers in the crowd. Impersonations of famous political figures. Impersonations of famous singers. Bob Dylan singing a song that he wouldn't normally sing under normal circumstances. Impersonations of famous actors and actresses. What would it be like if Jack Nicholson did something so completely out of character that would be really nutty? Captain Kirk doing some kind of behavior that you wouldn't normally associate with him, creating a humorous juxtaposition. I'm a doctor, Jim, not a practitioner of some other completely unrelated vocation, damn it. Condoms. I've fallen and I can't get up. Here's my impersonation of a rap musician rapping about certain things that he wouldn't normally rap about. How crazy it is to be on ecstasy. Alcoholic beverages. The strange view of the world we have while drinking alcohol. Zany behavior under the influence of alcohol. Is there anyone here from out of town? That's great. Chicago, Seattle, Cleveland, Detroit, Oakland, that's a great town. Politics, how bad Saddam Hussein is, and cruel but hilarious ways to punish him for his evil ways. How bad the president is, how bad the vice president is, how awful the Congress is, how ill-managed the House of Representatives is, how askew the Supreme Court is, how bad the governor is, the mediocrity of the mayor, and the idiocy of the councilman at large. Farts, excrement, urine, etc. Farting in a situation that may prove embarrassing for you and your friends. What it's like to be married, single, divorced, newlywed, engaged, dating, not dating. What it's like to be just broken up with your girlfriend and a hard-working comedian on the road. How fat people are different from skinny people. How skinny people are different from fat people. How dogs are different from cats. How people who like dogs are different from people who like cats. How old people are different from young people. How blacks do things in an entirely different manner from whites, and vice versa. How men do things in certain ways and women do those very same things in different, often opposite ways, which cause us to laugh. How homosexuals have a different lifestyle than heterosexuals, and when viewed from a certain perspective seems funny. The crazy things that Catholics do. Behavior indigenous to Italians. Jew things. The foibles of life as a Muslim. Sex, the first time you had sex. The faces you make while having sex. PMS, women who have PMS. Crazy things that women with PMS do. Clap on, the clapper. Drugs, wacky things one does on marijuana. Strange things one does on hashish. Interesting, unexpected things one might experience on acid. Various members of various ethnic groups congregate within a drinking establishment and interact in a situation in which they display behavior stereotypical of their ethnic groups. And finally, I'm too sexy for this list. So, that kind of covers all the jokes that I was going to tell. Oh, except one. Are you guys all familiar with the little chocolate bunny rabbit drinking out of the little thing there on the Quick box, the box of Nestle Quick? How do you know he's not spitting in it? Thank you very much. That's my one joke that I have left. Please sit back and enjoy the evening of the Emerson Comedy Showcase.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, the role of the fishmonger, normally played by Chiso the Clown and his dancing dog Noodles, will tonight be played by Dean Kalushtian. And now, the Emerson Comedy Showcase.
Thank you very much. Well, I thought I'd start out tonight, since we're all a small, intimate little group, with breaking the ice a little bit with something that's kind of meaningful yet poetic, beautiful, sultry, kind of something we can all learn from. Me. Thank you. I know you're looking at me and you're saying, Julie, you voluptuous babe, you woman of the night, you temptress. Were you a former model? Get out of the country, look at this body. Yes! You know those before pictures on the Dexatrin packages? Okay, so I know you're looking at me, and you can also tell what else I did in the past. When I was in high school, I was a cheerleader. Yeah. But my grades went up, so they kicked me off the team. Boom! Wow! Joke fun!
I know what you're thinking. How's he gonna pull this off? He's white, middle class. He has no struggle with society, and that's not theater. Think about it. When's the last time you turned on Donahue and saw a white middle-class male complaining about how difficult his Lincoln Town Car payments were? That's not theater. Theater is conflict. Theater is a person wrestling society. Theater is backwards.
Hello, good evening. My name is Jason Dobin, and tonight I'm in a funky way. I thought I'd dive right into the political material this evening. There's been a lot of talk about this whole pornography issue. Defenders of pornography often quote the First Amendment, they quote free speech, and to which the more conservative folks just respond, come on, I mean, we're talking about Playboy, we're talking about Penthouse, we're not talking about the Communist Manifesto here. This isn't Karl Marx and Engels, no, this is Miss January's likes and dislikes. It's hardly the same thing. Well, I'm turned on by jazz music and shag rugs and workers control the factories.
So I'm feeling pretty good now. You know, I recently lost a little weight, pound and a half. Thank you very much. But you know, it's because no one notices though, and it's like I worked so hard to get that pound and a half off, and no one notices, except my grandmother. My grandmother who notices everything. True story. I go home. I'm sitting at home, watching TV, just relaxing, want to get away. Bang, bang, bang! Surprise! It's Grandma! Oh, Joella! Oh, I see you lost a little weight. Oh, the bloat is gone. What am I talking about, bloat? You were fat. You were orca fat. You were. Knish? Thank you, you wig-wearing, dependent undergarment using, polydent fix, Pepsodent sucking, double D maiden for broad, comfortable shoes and underwear, grandmother! Oh, and by the way, that Columbus Day card was great, and that $1.50 really helps with the rent.
Have you ever watched a Beckett play? And thought to yourself, yes, life means nothing. Career means nothing. Relationships mean nothing. However, I've got 60 more years of this. I don't need a pep talk. You ever been in the audience of a Beckett play? Look around sometime. Everyone's got their hands on their chin like some sort of cross between analytical thinking and constipation. And the first line is said, nothing to be done. Our minds race, nothing to be done. I see life, I see death. I see Jesus in a purple Hyundai eating cheese whiz. I see life's meaninglessness. Now, I don't know a lot about Beckett, but I'm going to go out on a limb here. Could it possibly be that nothing to be done means, well, I don't know, nothing to be done? I know. It's surreal. The surrealism's always greeted with, what do you mean by that?
So I recently had to come to a moral decision on the whole pornography issue, as it hit me kind of personally. You see, as it turns out, my uncle is a producer of pornographic films. Now, he is not a sleaze merchant or anything like that. He's a respectable businessman, a family man. He has a lovely wife and two very lovely children. His daughter is just a vision to behold, and his son, who's my age, is a model, for crying out loud. He models underwear ads. And not in a pornographic way, mind you, simply commercially to sell the underwear. But very often I feel that my cousins just sort of dove headfirst into the gene pool, leaving me waiting in the shallow end.
So I'm 19 years old now, you know? And I'm trying to do this dating thing. I'm dating. I'm trying to date. I'm not dating, okay? I mean, okay, I'm going to Emerson College. And it's really hard. It's really hard to date here. It's like 70% of the student population is female, and 30% is male, and half of them want to be women. So, it's like the last time I got picked up was by the bus. And then when I was a baby, so it's been a problem.
God, I hope Beckett isn't in hell. Of course, hell to Samuel Beckett is being forced to watch a kindergarten production of All That Fall. Hey! There's nothing in the script that says she's dressed as a pumpkin!
So I'm home one evening, watching cable, just kind of flicking the channels, because this is the international symbol, flicking. And that's it, right there. And I came across one of my uncle's films, and I was watching it, captured naturally by the drama and the pathos and the sex that you find in such films. And as I'm watching it, the room the characters are in is beginning to look familiar. And as I'm watching it, the characters are engaging in sex. I see that it's my grandmother's house. My uncle shot a pornographic film in my grandmother's house. I can see my baby picture in the background. It's sick. And so now whenever I go over there for Thanksgiving, there's this definite anti-Norman Rockwell thing happening.
So, I don't hate men. I don't want you to think, that's my thing, and I'm not meaning to male bash. Well, all right, I'm gonna male bash a little bit. But, and ladies, I want you to be with me on this next thing, because I really need your support. Please, we have to stick together on this. And this is the thing, okay? And I've heard many men say this. I don't understand why it is that men feel that they need to blame everything on their members. Okay? Tell me, you know, it's like they're gonna say, oh baby, I didn't cheat on you because I don't love you, it's a dick thing. It's a dick, you just don't understand, it's a dick thing, you know what I mean? You know, he's at work, and Eddie Murphy said this, women don't understand because it's a dick thing. No. Hello? Urinating is a dick thing. Jacking off is a dick thing. Fucking with women's minds and bodies, that's an asshole thing.
Wouldn't it be great to find out the Beckett is in heaven? That'd be something. And he got to heaven and just decided to light up. He's sitting on a Craftmatic adjustable bed, okay? Flicking the channels, maybe watching American Gladiators. Just acting like a male. Just a regular guy, perhaps saying it's a dick thing. Oh, I can see. He starts a bowling league. The existentialists versus the surrealists. Wouldn't really matter who won or lost. We don't exist anyway. So he's sitting in his bed, and all the philosophers and critics that always want to ask those questions about his plays are finally allowed to do so. They're brought into the room. Thousands upon thousands of them. And they all kneel to our uncle's son.
In Godot, you created part of the board. He only comes in at the end of each act. Has a minimal amount of lines. What? The board. And the room would hush. And Sam would speak. I created the part of the board because I didn't want the play to end on an odd page number.
An odd page number! Wouldn't that be great? Then we could stop analyzing things. But I know what would happen. All the philosophers and critics would get up, start walking out the door, and one would turn to the other and say, odd page number. What did he mean by that?
So as if to refine my moral center, I got a job working at a summer camp with children aged 4 to 8. So pity me. A very rambunctious age, 4 to 8, and what immediately struck me about this job was exactly how young they were. At that time, the only president that they had known of was Ronald Reagan. And these were children who were born after Star Wars. Am I alone? It's just a major cultural event, at least for me. And they had missed it. It was gone. So, but very often talking to them, I would just feel really old. Nintendo? What is this with the Nintendo? We didn't have Nintendo in my day. Atari? Atari we had. We didn't have the Mario with the jumping around and the mushrooms and the foxes. No. In my day, you were a square.
It's a dick thing. Get it?
What do you mean by that?
You were a square.
It's a dick thing.
What do you mean by that?
You were a square.
Dick thing.
What do you mean by that?
You were a square.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is dedicated to everybody out there who grew up on TV like I did.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. Look, up in the sky, it's a bird.
It's time for America's favorite phobic game show with America's favorite host, Bruce. And now, gay or straight?
Hello, everyone. Hi, welcome to America's favorite phobic game show, Gay or Straight. Thank you. You played in the office. The new guy sure is cute, but his clothes match a little too well. You played on the bus. Her legs aren't shaved. She lets me in or just European. And now you can play it in the comfort of your own living room. I'm Bruce, your lisping flamboyant, television acceptable, homosexual stereotype host. Now let's welcome our spokesmodel, Marta. Oh, Marta! Hi, Marta! Marta's wearing a flannel shirt from LLB with camouflage pants and boots to match from the Army-Navy store. Thank you, Marta. You look lovely. It's great. Okay, now I can ramble on all night like Crazy Mary, but you're not here to see me, so let's get on with the show. Our first celebrity has hoarded herself one game show celebrity panel to another without actually having a career. Please welcome the phenomenal Brett Summers!
Hey, Bruce! I just love your ensemble!
Oh, thanks, girlfriend. I must say your oversized purple-tinted sunglasses will never go out of style in my book. Okay, next to Brett, we have a man, a jack of all trades, you might say, who started his career in ABC's All My Children, then switched over to prime time with his hit adventure cop car show Knight Rider, and was the sexy, shirtless savior on NBC's Baywatch. Please welcome David Hasselhoff.
Thanks, Bruce.
Turn up the air conditioner. It's gonna be a hot time in the old town tonight, huh? Okay, and finally, she is the short blonde girl on NBC's Family Ties, and then ended her career as the tall blonde girl on Family Ties. Please welcome Tina Yothers.
Thanks, Bruce. You know, I realize I haven't gotten
Oh,
much
enough. We only called you because Nipsey Russell canceled, okay? Okay, the job of our celebrity panel, a tough one I might add, is determined through indirect questioning which one of our three contestants over here is gay. So Marta, who are our contestants?
Well, Bruce, let us welcome here Ted, who's a plumber from Newark.
Hi, Ted.
And we have Marion over here, who's Assistant Vice President of a major Boston investment firm. Here he is.
Oh.
And we have Mark over here, who's a painter from Seattle.
Very nice. Okay, welcome to the show. Let's start the questioning with the phenomenal Brett Summers.
Ted, outside of plumbing, do you have any other hobbies?
Yes, I like to bike and swim, and I'm a gourmet cook.
Ooh. Tina, you're next.
Marco, you're from the West Coast. Have you ever been to San Francisco?
No, I've never been to San Francisco.
Oh, too bad. Okay. David, it's your turn.
Mary, how long have you been an executive?
8 years? Do you have any kids? No! Ooh.
Do you like any of these stars, Ted? Betty Davis, Katharine Hepburn, Judy Garland, Bette Midler, or Cher?
And would you ever dress up as them for Halloween or perhaps on a lazy August afternoon?
Yes. I mean, no. I mean, I love Bette Midler and Peaches, but I'd never dress up as her. Come on.
Marco, what color are my shoes and they go with the rest of my outfit?
Oh, well, their shoes are cream, and cream is a spring color, but since it's now fall, I think a burgundy or a burnt umber might have been more appropriate. But since you tackily chose an outfit of entirely spring colors, a cream pump does work.
Do you have any Joan Armand trading albums, Marion?
Yes?
Ted, are you wearing underwear?
Yes.
What kind?
Boxers.
Silk or cotton?
Cotton.
Very straight. Mary, do you have any friends named Iris or Claudia who belong to a feminist encounter group? No?
Marco, what did you think of the Maplethorpe exhibit, the controversy surrounding it?
Well, I think Maplethorpe is a brilliant photographer. I just think that Jesse Helms labels anything that gives him a hard-on as a...
Oh, my goodness. What was that? Okay, who's next?
Ted. Ted, would you sleep with Brett?
Oh, Tina! That was a direct question, and now you'll have to sit out the next round.
Tina!
Besides, I know a lot of heterosexual males who'd rather sleep with another male than to sleep with Brett.
Yeah! Ask Gene Rayburn! How the hell do you think I stay
nudity nor physical contact can be used in determining the sexuality of our contestants.
My name is Michael Simmons.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm with ACT UP, a national gay rights group. And I'm here to do an on-camera protest of this exploitive and hate-causing show. Homosexuals are not surface freaks who can fit neatly into your stereotypes. Not all homosexual men can dance well and color coordinate. Not all lesbians have short hair and write bad poetry, no. Hire us, fire us, like us, dislike us for who we are, not who we screw. Put homosexuals on TV in real roles, for Christ's sake. We're not all witty, flamboyant next-door neighbors, no. We're writers, construction workers, lawyers.
Come on, you little triangle.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. Let's continue.
Oh my
No
God!
point saying
Oh my God!
Is everyone
I want to get a cigarette!
This better get my turtle wax.
Tina. Damn it. You have the most watched game show on television. Some fairy throws morality in my face, and I'm destroyed. He's right. The nastier the questions, the more flamboyant I act, the higher the ratings. TV Guide is calling me the queen of the game shows. I can't take it anymore. I'm quitting.
Hey, Bruce. The show's not that bad.
Come on, David. It's Wheel of Fortune meets the Salem witch trials.
All right, so it is bad. Frankly, it sucks. But maybe all you need is a little reformatting, you know? Educate instead of speculate.
Educate instead of speculate. That's a pretty clever rhyme for a straight guy.
Who said I was? Straight.
Ladies. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for coming down tonight to the Majestic for an evening of high comedy, light spirits, and all of that. But I don't want you to leave thinking that that's all Emerson is about. So I convinced Davis to let Bill and I come on and perform a song for you tonight. A song that will show you exactly where Emerson's consciousness is. So Bill and I would like to perform for you a song that's about peace and brotherly love, two things we need in the world today. A song that means as much today as when it was written. And that song, of course, is Blowing in the Wind. Bill? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I can't play it.
What do you mean you can't play it?
I can't play it.
Bill, I gave you the sheet music Blowing in the Wind a week ago.
No, I can't play the guitar.
Bill, I gave you the last Christmas, the Roy Clark Pickin' and Grinnin' book with the stickers for the
Yeah,
next...
I know, but the stickers got all over me, and I started looking at the pictures, I got lost, and I can't play the song.
Bill, what do you mean? We have 4 minutes?
Well, you said I thought we were going to play the other song.
Bill, there is no other song. It's Blowing in the Wind is what I told you.
No, the one from Camp. The one from Camp.
What's song from Camp? I don't know what you're talking about.
The one from Camp.
What? No, no, sir. No, sir.
It'll work. It'll work.
2 minutes.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to perform for you a song tonight about peace and brotherly love, two things we need in the world today. A song that means as much today as when it was written. God damn it, Bill, I can't do this!
You can do it! It'll work!
I feel like an asshole.
Well, you look like an asshole because you're not singing the song, now sing.
Peace and brotherly love means as much today as when it was written. Puff the Magic Dragon.
I'm sorry, man. I've got the chords written here.
But we only have 2 minutes.
Well, I can't play without looking at the chords. I'm sorry, Yeah, this will work. Yeah, okay. This will work, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, here, yeah, okay.
Good. You're good to go now.
Yeah.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to perform for you a song now about peace and brotherly love. Do you think we need in the world today? Songs that means as much today as when it was written. Puff the Magic Dragon. Bill. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Puff the Magic Dragon. Bill, what are you doing?
That's the song, man.
You're singing, yes, you're playing the song, but you're singing the chords when you play it.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were, Bill. Yes, you were.
I'm sorry.
Yes, you were, Bill. And yes, it's counting. It's the time's going down, Bill, and you're making me come out here and sing the dragon song, Bill, and you're singing the goddamn notes. All right, can we just go now? And you move your lips when you read, too, Bill. All right. 1, 2.
You didn't have to say that.
1. What?
Well, you embarrassed me.
Well, you're embarrassing me.
Sing the song.
All right, sing the song.
Yeah.
Play the song.
Okay.
All right. All right, we'd like to play a song now about peace and brotherly love. Two things we need in the world today. It means as much today as when it was written. Puff the Magic Dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Puff the Magic. What now? What with the thing, Bill?
I'm being embarrassed.
I can see that, Bill. What?
Well, you make me all nervous, and you know I eat when I get nervous.
Sorry, go ahead. Calm down. Hurry up, Bill. Go. Go. Sorry. Are you ready now?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Peace, brotherly love, two things we need, and it goes like this. Puff the Magic Dragon. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Puff the Magic Dragon.
Thanks, guys.
What?
Thank you.
That was never 4 minutes just now. Soggy rolls.
Thank you.
Hang them all for letting slip the dogs of war. Such a day I have had this day.
And where hast thou been? Play take thee 3 times an hour's lateness by the dial, and our visitors are all but upon us.
Visitors? What visitors?
Genelon, if I told thee once, it's 1,000 times too many. You know that Tuesday is our gaming night. Bath, his wife, and the friar of turtleneck will be here anon. A pox on thee for forgetting.
Hast thou no tongue for pity, wench?
Pity. Pity for a rapscallion. Nay, now get thee to the cellar and fetch the heaviest mead.
But the heaviest mead is the good mead. It's my mead for drink during the Monday night joust on ABC.
Get thee gone, wag. And be sure to use the good skin that leaketh not.
The good skin that leaketh not.
Ah, great faith, bring on the mutton for my hunger.
So thou art as rude as an ass. How art thou, Griselda?
No, better for thy being here, and such a lovely wimple.
This old thing is a rag.
Pray, did thou see Fry on the path?
Yea, he's in the drive, parking his ass.
Hail, friends! Hail, and well met by moonlight. Do forgive my being late, but I was locked in mortal combat with the beast of enormous magnitude.
Ah, best is he indeed.
Oh, he is, yes.
Hail, good fellows!
Hail, Ganelin!
By Saint Peter, how goeth every little thing?
Oh, why, all is well. And thee, how go those crusades?
Ah, 'tis a grind, truth be told. But keep it me lady in frocks and amulets, know what I mean?
Pardon, but must we continue this incessant wagging of gums?
Yes.
I mean, I've got to wake up early in the morning, and I'd like to start the game.
Yes.
The game, yes. Let's commence the game. Yes. Now, you all remember where we left off. You were all in the employee lounge, trying to finalize the accounts of the Tech Coal Corporation.
Right, I'd like to search the room.
Search the room, okay? Okay, you see a water cooler with some cone-shaped cups beside it. There's also a bulletin board with a memo tacked to it. All right, the memo reads, Attention, Roberts, Wallace, Johnson, and Weinstock. Budget proposal meeting for second quarter, 11 a.m. Tuesday, conference room C.
I pull out my Rolex of timekeeping.
Rolex of timekeeping. It's 5 to 11.
Well, let's get to the meeting.
Yes,
Right,
yes.
I'd like to prepare the file with my +6 stapler.
+6 stapler. No, your stapler is jammed. Sorry.
I have some paper clips, and I'd like to use them to fasten his file together.
Great teamwork. Terrific. All right, his papers are secure, but you'd better roll for paper cuts.
Ooh, my!
That's a nasty one on the knuckle.
Yes, but I exit to fetch a Band-Aid from the blonde secretary and accounts receivable. I'd also like to try and score with the secretary.
Oh, smoothie. Yes, all right. Oh, sorry. On the attractiveness scale, you rolled a 2. That's dandruff on the shoulder, and you strike out. Sorry. Oh, and it's 11:15. You'd better get to the meeting.
Yes, perhaps I'd better formulate an excuse.
All right. Wait, I'm sorry. I don't have it here. What was your initiative level again?
I'm only a +2, but I attended this Harvard Law.
Harvard Law. Okay, that should be good for an excuse. All right. You take the elevator up to 17, and you go into conference room C. You give the chairman your excuse, and he's a little upset, but he buys it anyway. Now, you're all in a dimly lit room with indirect lighting and Art Deco fixtures. The chairman asks you to read your prospectus. What are you going to do?
I pull out my leather briefcase of Gucci, and I deliver my proposal.
Great. All righty. Briefcase. All right, you deliver your proposal, but your budget breakdown conflicts with Weinstock's over here.
Oh!
And the chairman is pretty upset.
Ah!
I'd like to use my tie of power.
Okay, tie of power. No, can't use the tie of power. The red silk will only enrage the chairman more.
Forsooth! Why didn't I think of this before? I have a pencil.
Pencil? All right. Roll for graphite strength. It's a number 2.
Oh!
Now then, by use of the pencil, You managed to change the figures, okay? But most of the executive board are skeptical. And the chairman threatens to give the account to another team. What are you gonna do?
Talk about it!
Groveling!
Chop his arms out!
All right, groveling. Oh my goodness. It's a 3, okay? Oh no, 3. All right, here's what it says. Although your training at the Wharton School of Business has made you quite adept at groveling, the chairman has blown his top. He insists that he's never seen such unprofessional behavior, and that the kids and the minorities in the mailroom could have done a better job. He asked me to tell you that you're all really quite fired. Now, although you can retain up to 1/5 of your upward mobility points, your adventure, my friends, is over.
Get a lot of thrown out dead, Bee.
Calm thyself, 'tis only sport, good me
The
Thane.
animal here is a village shore.
Tis all right. Tis all right.
Oh, but look, thy skin is red.
In faith and scratch, I'll see an apothecary on the morrow.
Get along, beg the friar's pardon.
Friend Gannon feasts upon Crow tonight.
I am penitent and beg your leave, friar. These accursed crusades have got me all wound up.
Catelyn mention it not, et nomine Patri, Filii, Spiritus Sancti. But speaking of the crusades, tomorrow plans to be a busy day for all, so I'm going to take my leave. Good night, all.
Good evening, friar.
And you promised to fix the catapult tomorrow.
I'm a whipped vassal in truth.
My dogs, they're a-barking.
Good night, all.
Godspeed, friends. Mind them out, friar. 'Tis pleasant to play at diversions now. Oh, another dragon. Well, the time to play is at its end.
Yes, back to the grinding stone with my nose. Would that I had a Prince Pro graphite tennis racket to aid me in my struggle.
Joe, thou art a big silly.
pretty bizarre fantasy life. It runs the gamut from dreaming of pet cows in Minnesota to fantasizing about the string section of an orchestra. Like when I went to see the Israeli Philharmonic play in Hartford last spring. I was struck by the amazing eroticism present on that stage. All that thrusting, you know. I began to imagine the musicians alone in their homes. Legs spread, cello poised, sitting steady, strong. The bow glides across it. In, out, back, forth, and up and down. Fingers press firmly into its long neck, stiff and arched. They squeeze and pulse, bending the tone with new and exciting impulses that send shocks up your spine. Moaning and panting as you and it climax together, pumping harder and harder, more and more, until you peak into a glorious quiver of excitement and joy. Exhausted and spent, it gets wiped down and settles back into its cover to rest until dawn. Whoa. You know what else I like? Men in short skirts and high heels. I think men's tight butts and calves are sexy when shown off. Now, the only reason we don't all jump at this idea is because we've been taught to feel uncomfortable with a man's body. I mean, did you see those Senate hearings? They couldn't even say the word penis. You'd think if they had one, they'd be able to identify it. And I'm kind of embarrassed to think that the people we have running our country can't even look at a picture of a black man and a white man hugging without calling it smut. I bet if one of them mowed down the other with an Uzi, it would be a hit they'd take their whole families to see. I'm just glad that what's-his-name down in North Carolina hasn't caught on to the homoeroticism and perverse sexual acts of a symphony orchestra. Shh! Don't tell him.
Story that we will be reading is entitled Tommy and His Grandmother Go Down the River on a rafting trip for a very, very long time. Now, once upon a time, there was a boy, and his name was Tommy. And Tommy had a grandmother, like most boys named Tommy often do. They decided to go down the river on a rafting trip for a very, very long time. Tommy's grandmother had insisted that they bring her rocking chair along so that she could be comfortable, for she was very old and needed comfort. Tommy decided to bring his dog, Spot, along as well for companionship, because Tommy's grandmother liked to nap a lot. Tommy had packed a very nice picnic lunch for them all to enjoy. It was a very beautiful day out. The sun was shining. The birds were singing. And the flowers were very pretty. And the breeze was blowing very nicely. Suddenly Tommy exclaimed, "Gee, Grandma, isn't this a swell time that we're all having?" And Grandma said, "Yes, Tommy, this is the best time I've had since I was in that car accident that killed your parents." Tommy, his grandmother, and Spot were all enjoying themselves when suddenly, and without warning, a sniper appeared. Now, the sniper
had a brand new AK-47 assault rifle with a laser scope that had an infrared targeting system. Now shots started to ring out all around Tommy and his grandmother. This made Tommy very angry. Tommy leaped up on top of the 500-foot cliff where the sniper was hiding. And he punched him in the nose really hard. "Ouch," said the sniper. "That will teach you to mess with me and my grandmother," said Tommy. And then Tommy jumped back onto the raft. The impact of the jump knocked Spot into the water. Now, Spot didn't know how to swim because he hadn't gone to the YMCA like most dogs. So he started to drown. He was thrashing wildly against the current. Huge waves rushed down his mouth and made him cough. Just when it looked like Spot wasn't going to make it, Tommy reached in and pulled him out. Tommy's grandmother looked at Spot and had to readjust her glasses. Spot was now pink and purple with green stripes. Tommy's grandmother turned brown and blue and started to glow like she had radiation sickness. And then, boys and girls, she turned into a clown. She started to juggle hundreds of balls that she happened to have. They had blue stars and pretty rainbows. Some were turquoise, others were magenta. She suddenly dropped all of the balls into the river. And then she started to juggle Tommy and Spot. Tommy and Spot were enjoying being juggled when suddenly their heads exploded. Then the Love Boat appeared. And they had a mariachi band playing monkeys tunes. What?
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Doing our story.
Our story?
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you for doing your story.
But they haven't even
move on now.
They haven't even gone to the Andromeda Galaxy yet.
Well, they can go to the Andromeda Galaxy on Sunday. On Sunday, we'll have the matinee for the kids. It'll be fun. Why don't you come back? We'll do kind of a Fred Peter, Tom Chapin sing-along type thing, and you can do your own pencil and art. It'll be great.
Great. Okay,
all right, come on back.
Sunday.
Great. Thank you very much.
Bye, boys and girls.
Now, first of all, we did have a couple of difficulties with the videos during the first half of the show, and we've got them cleared up, so we saw some of them during the intermission, and we'll be seeing the rest as prescribed in your program during the second act of the show. Now, before we get into the second act, I want to kind of prepare ourselves spiritually for it. What I want us to do is kind of get all that negative energy out of ourselves. And I want to start with a very simple exercise. Now, what I want everyone to do is concentrate, close your eyes, and align the 7 points along your chakra system. Your chakra system is not where the Rebel Alliance was hidden. It is actually 7 points, 7 energy points right along your spine. I want you to make a line straight from the heavens through your body perpendicular to the ground. Now imagine, I want everyone to imagine a giant white light. A white light of pure energy. And this white light is coming down towards you, coming towards right down your head. And it's shaped like a big toilet brush. And I want you to imagine this big toilet brush made out of light swabbing the inner rim of your soul. That energy right up there. And now it's all clean under the rim, and we're going to have a blue liquid coming. It's going to flush. The blue liquid is going to flush all that bad karmic energy out. Good. Excellent. Okay. Now, if you have a mantra, I would like you to repeat it to yourself. If you don't have a mantra, borrow one from a neighbor. What we're going to do is we're going to leave a small disinfecting urinal cake right in our soul to keep us fresh for the second act. And after you visualize that, we're ready to begin. So please enjoy Act 2 of the Emerson Comedy Showcase.
Introducing Burnt Toast. Tonight, for your enjoyment pleasure, we will be presenting Macbeth. In 10 minutes or less, or your pizza's free. Act 1.
When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain?
When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won.
That will be ere the set of sun.
Where the place?
Upon the heath. There to meet with
Macbeth.
Doubtful it stood, as two spent swimmers that should cling together and choke their art. The merciless MacDonald, worthy to be a rebel. For to that, of curves and gallows glasses is supplied, and fortune, on his damned quarrel smiling, shows like a rebel's whore. But all's too weak. For brave Macbeth, well he deserves that name. Unseamed him from the nave to the chops, and placed his head upon our battlements.
Macbeth and Banquo, brave and noble generals in the army of King Duncan of Scotland, have been successful in putting down a rebellion led by MacDonald and the Thane of Cawdor. But news of this great deed arrives to the king before they do.
Telegram!
While crossing a heath, they are met by three witches.
A drum! Macbeth doth come! The three weird sisters, hand in hand, hostess of the sea and land, thus do go about, thrice to nine, and thrice to nine, and thrice again to make up 9. Peace!
The charm's wound up.
So foul and fair day I have not seen.
What are these, so withered and so wild in their attire, that they look not like the inhabitants of the earth, and yet are on it?
Yes, speak if you can. What are you?
The three witches hail Macbeth as the Thane of Glamis.
All hail Macbeth, Thane of Glamis.
The Thane of Cawdor.
All hail Macbeth, Thane of Cawdor!
And the king hereafter.
All hail Macbeth, the king hereafter!
Banquo also demands a prophecy.
Okay, what's your sign?
Libra?
Libra, son of a book! All right. Your moon is rising in Jupiter. Be careful in dealings involving a friend, and thou shalt get kings though thou be none. So, all hail Macbeth and Banquo!
The uncanny creatures vanish, but part of their prophecy is immediately confirmed when news arrives from the king that Macbeth is now the new Thane of Cawdor.
Telegram!
Your children shall be kings.
You shall be king! I can't believe you, Steve, open his letter.
And get a load of this. Thane of Cawdor!
Hey, you know, Thane of Cawdor is only 2 small steps away from king.
Hey, lady, I'm home!
Hi, dear. Look, if it isn't the Thane.
Ethel was just leaving. Goodbye, Ethel! How's your day at the war, dear?
Oh, it was great! Do you remember that fellow
Oh,
McDonald?
that lovely chap we had to dinner.
I unseamed the weasel from the nave to the chops. And still had time to bring home the groceries.
Oh, and look, the milk of human kindness. How can you treat that stuff?
Oh! Hey, honey, all our financial difficulties are over. I got a promotion.
That's nice, dear.
But guess to what?
Oh, Thane of Cawdor.
Is this an open letter I see before me?
Hi, guys. Mind if I come in? It's King Duncan! You old corn dog, you. How's it going? Hey, is this Lady Macbeth? Pleased to meet you. You know, your husband's a really big war hero. Yes, you are. We're having a parade for him today, tomorrow, and next week. Isn't war great?
King, you know we'd love to have you for dinner and perhaps the weekend.
Hey, great. You mind if I invite my boys?
Not at all.
They're out in the carriage with the grooms. Hey, Malcolm, Donalbain, come on and meet your Uncle Macbeth.
So, the king's staying the weekend. How convenient.
Act 2.
Stirred by the witch's prophecy, Macbeth takes advantage of the opportunity afforded by the king's visit to his castle, and with the help of his wife, who screws her husband's courage to the sticking place, and drugs the grooms of the king's bedchamber, he stabs the sleeping monarch to death. When the foul deed is discovered on the morrow, Macbeth feigns great grief and indignation, and in order to divert suspicion from himself, he kills the grooms, as though enraged by their denial of the deed. Malcolm and Donalbain, the king's sons, fear a like fate and flee the country. And Macbeth, as next of kin, is crowned king.
Act 3. Macbeth has Banquo murdered. Act 4.
Macbeth visits the witches in their hellish camp and asks them to prophesy his fate. They answer his demands by a show of apparitions. The first is of an armed head. The second is of a bloody child.
And today I'm afraid Cheffy was making pumpkin or Japanese. I'm going to harm Macbeth. Bon appetit.
And the third is of a child crowned with a tree in his hand. By these visions, his spears are allayed, but his eyeballs are then seared by a show of kings. And also by the smiling ghost of Banquo, who points to them as his descendants. When Macbeth leaves the witch's cavern, he hears news of Macduff's flight to England. And in revenge, he has the Thane's wife and child murdered.
Where's Daddy? He is at war.
Knock, knock, knock.
Who's at the door?
It's the Avon lady. And Tupperware.
Food again! We're killers! Sent by Macbeth.
First, we'll kill you by knife.
By knife?
And then we'll kill you by cleaver.
My cleaver!
And once again, by this trusty gun. Bang! They're dead, Philip.
How about a cup of coffee, Joe?
All right, we're making a decaf this time, Charles.
All right, we'd like to brazenly interrupt your program to ask you to contribute to public television. To keep it on the air, all we ask is a $10,000 contribution, and we'll send you this lovely TV2 umbrella. And also this videotape of Zoom and Macbeth conducting Carreras, Domingo, and Pavarotti, the three murderers. So call us at 1-800-MacDuff and send that stuff off to you right away. Okay, we'd like to continue with Masterpiece Theater, introduced as usual by Alistair Crowley.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Masterpiece Theater. Satan 666, worship me! Today, we bring you Act 5 of Macbeth. In her creepy castle of Dunsinane, Lady Macbeth
her mind sore charged with her sins, she walks and talks in her sleep, revealing to both her doctor and her gentlewoman the crimes in which she and her husband have engaged.
Macbeth, meanwhile, is torn between caring for his wife and preparing to repel the English invaders, whose approach has been reported. The English forces under Malcolm and Seward, Earl of Northumberland, combine with the Scottish forces in the woods near Dunsinane, and to conceal their numbers and their movements, Malcolm orders each soldier to cut and carry a bough. Thus, Macbeth is told that Birnam Wood is indeed moving against him. With this report comes also the message that the Queen has died. Telegram! Perhaps by stealth and violent hands. Despondent, the king rushes to battle, determined to die with harness on his back. Kills Seward, son of the English general, and then comes face to face with Macduff, the man whom he has most avoided.
None of women born shall harm Macbeth. I was from my mother's womb untimely ripped. That still counts.
At the feet of young Malcolm, Macduff lays the usurper's head, and is the first to hail the young monarch as the new and improved King of Scotland.
Let fall captains bear Hamlet like a soldier to the stage, for he was likely had he been put on.
Time's up.
Hey, hey.
Oh, I'm good. Good. How are you, Bob?
I don't know, you know, I'm good. So, what do you think of the old place?
It looks good. It looks good, yeah.
You know, I was in charge of the decorations committee. Oh, yeah, really? Yeah, I got balloons, streamers, and got it like that.
Oh, yeah. It's a big monkey.
Yeah, that was, you know, really, for the right thing, we're trying to look about it.
It's probably full of candy or something.
I don't think so. So, are you married?
Yeah, well, I've got a wife. How about you, Bob?
What's that?
Are you married?
Nope, I haven't caught me yet.
Good.
So how about you?
What?
You married?
Yeah,
been a long time.
At least 2 minutes, Bob. Yeah.
And they said it wouldn't last.
Same girl.
You don't
Same girl.
say.
Good. Bob.
Oh, that's sixth grade, so I'm so clever.
Yeah. I was the pot.
Yeah, no, you were good.
Yeah. You were really on.
Yeah.
Do you still
Yeah.
do you still sell grit?
What?
Newspaper back at the comics. Homeroom used to always try to make us buy.
Oh, yeah, Richie, yeah, no, I don't know that computer, no, yeah,
Good.
What's the matter, you sick?
Actually, Bob, I've got cancer.
Good.
What?
Is that good?
What?
Oh,
No.
No,
You asked me how I am. I told you what? What? You know what you mean. What?
You married?
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Well, you learned something, and good.
Yeah, I'm real fucking
That's
married.
great.
Bob.
Hey, that's the way to be. That's the way to be. Get on. Oh, hey! What you look down here to watch?
It's getting on, though.
You know it.
It's getting on. Sure is. Yes, sir. Okay, sure. Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, if you're ever in town,
Yeah,
you have a
yeah,
place to stay.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a hotel right on the street.
Sure is right out there. You know, anytime, day or night, just pick up the phone, give me it's 7 digits.
I'll figure it out.
Just press them all, you'll find it. You sure will.
You
Yeah.
know, I've got a card right here.
Hang on to it.
Sure will.
Hang right on to it there.
Sure.
Yeah.
will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't you go change it.
Not to please you. Guy, you big
Okay.
Salty dog.
Yeah, all right, yeah, dirty dog, yeah. Yeah, Bob.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Hey, Pete! Wait, where you going? Don't run away!
Hello, Richard. It's so lovely to see you.
Hello, Karen.
Helen, who is this lovely young lady to your right? Your fiancé, Elizabeth. So nice to meet you. Elizabeth. We'll be having dinner soon, and I'm sure you lovely little couple will be enjoying yourself happily ever after. We'll be serving ham. Richard. Your favorite. Won't you excuse me? I must be getting back to the rest of my guests. No, Richard. I certainly didn't expect to see you here this evening. I thought that maybe since you didn't answer the invitation, you wouldn't be arriving. Certainly not with Elizabeth. You two do make quite a lovely couple. Yes, so young and supple, and you so dashing and handsome. I remember when you and I made quite a charming couple, Richard. We were so very in love. I suppose that was many years ago, though, wasn't it? I thought that maybe having this little
happy again. One day. Richard. Just you wait and see. Just I look. You excuse me? I must be getting back to my guests. Hello! No. Will you just shut up? No, just shut up, okay? It was like this, right? I was at flag squad practice, right? And this girl, Sherry, she comes up to me and she says, "Hey, Charlene, can I borrow your pink hair scrunchie?" And now I said, like really politely, "The fucking way." So then she says, "Hey, Charlene, come on, I needed to keep my hair out of my face for practice, right?" And I said, "No, sir. You only wanted to impress Tony DeLupio." And she said, "So?" And I said, "Well, Tony DeLupio is probably the fucking ugliest guy in school, right? And he don't even have his own car, so that probably means that Tony's a fag." And she said, "No, sir, Tony ain't no fag. Tony's screwing Jeannie." And I said, "Well, there ain't no way a dog like you could have a chance with him anyways, thunder thighs." Then she turns to me, she says, "Hey, shut up, Charlene. Your mother's a whore." Can you believe that? She called my mother a whore because I would lend her my pink hair scrunchie. So I kicked her ass. And I said, "If you ever call my mother a whore again, I will snap you into next week." Then Sister Maria Regina, fucking Margaret Ann, the lesbian bearded nun gym teacher, she comes over and suspends me, right? She suspends me for defending my mother, whose name is Mary, like that of the Virgin Mother of our Lord Jesus Christ. We wonder why the Catholic Church is so fucked up. So I said, "Fine, sister, you want to suspend me? Go ahead and suspend me. I don't care. I really don't, because I am getting married in 2 weeks. And unlike you, sister, my husband's gonna come home at night." So anyway, Tommy, he picked me up outside of school, right? And he was driving his newly restored Dodge Thunderbird convertible. I mean, this car is so mint. It is so killer. And it's got this huge back seat. And anyway, Tommy, he just looks so good behind the wheel. I mean, he was wearing his black mesh profile shirt and his cut-off gray sweatpants and his mirrored sunglasses. I mean, I could see my reflection in each one of his eyes. It was so beautiful. So anyways, he took me to White Hen to get a pack of cigarettes, right? Fucking, will you all just lay off, all right? I swear, it is going to be my last pack before little Axel or Madonna is born, all right? I swear. So anyways, he is just being so sweet lately. I mean, he even called the quits with that slut Debbie from across town because we're getting married and shit. So anyways, took me to Tracy's mom's house. And Tracy's mom, she works a late shift at the answering service, right? So we got a couple beers to celebrate my wedding, right? So we're sitting there drinking. And Tracy, she's teasing me. She's saying, "Hey, Charlene, you're going to show her graduation." And
And I said, nuh-uh, no way, no stuff, no how, those gowns are just too damn big. Besides, I don't even care if I do show. I don't, no. Because this, if nothing else, is gonna show the whole world how much Tommy really loves me, right? And Tracy, that bitch, you wanna catch what she says to me? She says, yeah, but Charlene, do you love her? And I said, duh, I'm having his fucking baby. Then she says, yeah, but Charlene, do you love him? Stupid question.
By the power invested in me in the state of Catatonia, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride. Hey, have you seen Matt?
Over there.
Hey, have you seen Matt?
Jack!
Hey, Matt, congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Sorry I'm late.
No problem, man. So how's LA going?
Oh, well, yeah, it sucks.
Oh, come on, man. LA's cool.
No, really, like the other day. Matt, what are you doing?
Oh, look at the time. I got a thing. Hey, I'll talk to you later, man. See ya.
Oh, that Mac. Oh, that Mac. I do not like that Mac's on crack.
Hey, Jack, I'm back. Say, Jack, would you like some smack or crack?
I do not like that smack and crack. I do not like that Mac on crack.
Would you try some here or there?
Not here, not there, not anywhere.
Could you in my house?
Oh my God!
I am but a little house right now, but with a mortgage, I'm a cash-filled cow.
I could not with your house.
Well, could you with my spouse?
Here I am, in this fit. For this part, I've drunk as shit.
Not with your spouse or in your house. Not here, not there, not anywhere. I do not like that crack and smack. I do not like them Mac on crack.
Jack. I have some friends for you to meet.
Smoke it!
Have a seat.
Crack cocaine is really neat!
I could not smoke those rocks.
Well, could you with these jocks?
Thanks.
Fuck those rocks and fuck those jocks. I do not like that crack and smack. I do not like them Mac on crack.
Mac, it's Mac O'Grady. Remember me, it's Father Brady.
I am here to make a toast.
And Mac O'Grady, he's the
most, Father.
Could you shoot some dope? Could you with the Pope?
Try it.
There's no harm.
Shoot it.
In your arm. Snort it off my key.
I could not off your key, nor with the Pope. Mac, leave me be.
Would you? In the dark?
Try it!
You nutty lark. You do not like them, so you say.
Try them, and you may!
Okay, Mac. If you promise to get off my fucking back, then I will try both smack and crack. Hey, I kind of like this crack and smack. I do so like the Mac and crack. I will smoke some in the park. I will shoot some in the dark. I can snort some off your key. They are so good, you see. I will shoot some in my arm. I will grow some on my farm. I can score some. It's not that hard. I think I'll charge some on my MasterCard. Smoking the rocks, smoking the docks, here, there, everywhere. Oh, like this crack and smack. Thank you, Mac on Crack.
Jack. You'll be back.
Meat shake is the high-fiber, high-protein meat substitute of champions. Our meat shake specialists use only the finest cuts of beef, followed by the creamiest scoops of ice cream. Then we blend it to produce a rich, creamy shake. But sometimes the meat gets stuck, and then we have to rearrange it. And then we blend it to produce a rich, creamy shake. Meat shake slides down your gullet really fast, all the while it replenishes those thirsty organs. And if you can keep it down, it tastes great.
Meat shake, you know, it's a little weird, but I like it anyway.
Meat shake. Try original flavors beef, pork, and veal, and new lamb shake.
Every day you learn one fact, a thing you want what you know. The more you learn, the more you gain, and then the world can grow. La 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 la. Did you know? 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 La 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 la. Did you know?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Emerson Comedy Showcase. Michelle Elbin, Julie Goldman, Sean Dion, Jason Dobin, Eric Beer, the Swollen Monkey Showcase, Mike LaChance, Debbie Rubens, Daily Cry, This Is Pathetic, Jefferson Smith and Corey Clemo, Danica Sheridan, Bert Toast, Jeff Owada, Tara Callahan. I'm Eric Drysdale. Good night.